Rookie of the Year sensation, Deshaun Watson tears his ACL in practice. What's up with you guys? It's your boy ODJ, and I'm here with another reaction video. Now, you guys have been requesting this like crazy in the comment section. Yes, we're going to be talking about Deshaun Watson and we're going to watch his rookie highlight tape, which is pretty impressive so far. A 9-minute rookie highlight tape in less than 10 games is ridiculous. Before that, though, for Deshaun Watson, I have to talk to you guys now. Last week, before all of my videos that I posted of the 1 o'clock games, I told you guys that we grew so much from jumping from like 100 subscribers to 600, 700 subs in literally a month, like 3-4 weeks. And you guys showed me so much love that day. I literally jumped 125 subscribers in one day. I literally went from like 640 to like 780, and then the next day I had 800 subscribers. I want to thank you guys so much. Literally, we ended the month out with 800 subscribers after going in with 100 subscribers. You guys don't understand how many YouTubers cause I'm a freak when it comes to, you know, checking and comparing. Just like I compare stats to players and teams to teams, checking the rosters. Same thing I do on YouTube when I'm seeing my, not competition, but the people that I'm in field with, people who are reacting to these games. And my videos are doing so much better. I'm gaining so much traction compared to so many YouTubers. And I want to thank you guys for giving me feedback on all my videos, for commenting on my videos. As you guys saw in all my videos last week, we had a ton of comments. You were all going back and forth, and it was great to see. Typically, I'm very engaging in all of the comments, but last week was the first time I saw a bunch of the ODJ Nation just commenting back and forth with each other, which I love to see, and hopefully that's going to continue to grow in the next couple of months. And also as well, you guys like my video, and you guys also share it as well. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for everything. And after this weekend, probably by the end of next week, we're going to hit a 1K subs. I'm going to drop a 1K special where I'm going to go over direction of the channel, a way for you to guys get into better contact with me so I know which games to react to. And I'm going to give you guys even more love and appreciation. Now let's go over to Deshaun Watson. We're going to be watching some of his rookie highlight tape. It's a 9-minute long video, which is going to be fun to see. Now, Deshaun Watson was one of the biggest come-ups on my channel. I had like 100 subscribers, pulling 6, 5, 4,000 view videos because of Deshaun Watson and his spectacular play, and me deciding to react to that, give you guys great feedback and analysis on his play. And you guys loved it and continue to show me love. So for all the Texans fans out there, for all the Deshaun Watson fans out there, for all the Clemson fans out there, let's just jump into this video right now. Wow, boy. Slick. Alright. Start off with the play action pass against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So this is when, I guess they're going to start off in chronological order from when he came in for Tom Savage's bum ass to now when he fills in for him for the Jacksonville Jaguars, when the Jacksonville Jaguars were completely eating him alive and completely dominating the Houston Texans. They're going to start off there with Deshaun Watson coming in, and I guess they're going to end in Seattle. Let's drop that volume real quick, my guys and gals. Ooh, step in the pocket. Ooh, fake shovel pass, first down. Man, he was electrifying from jump. Touchdown, DeAndre Hopkins. That's another thing, man. DeAndre Hopkins. This video is about to be long as shit. You know, that's on game. All my videos are like minimum like 16 minutes, 14 minutes. This video is probably gonna be like 20, 30 minutes. DeAndre Hopkins, I feel sorry for him because like he has gone through such bad QB turmoil. I think that the Texans have gone through, I think, a minimum of like 8 quarterbacks in the past 3-4 years. I'm not 100% sure if it's double digits. I'll check and I'll put it right here in this like little area with like my white, where my Koski is. Like I'll put it right there. But I think they've been through at least minimum 8 or like 7 different QBs or something like that, or 6 or something like that within the past couple of years. And DeAndre Hopkins has been putting up amazing stat numbers to make him one of the most highest paid wide receivers, with him having terrible quarterbacks. If you look at the stats, I heard that all of the quarterbacks that have played for the Texans, besides Deshaun Watson, in the past like 4 seasons that Bill O'Brien has been the head coach, combined for 17 touchdown passes. All of them combined. It's ridiculous. Like he's been so good with a bad quarterback. When he gets an above average quarterback, he plays out of his mind to his full potential, gets 200 yards receiving, getting 2 touchdown games, balling to his... He's looking like what Julio Jones looked like a couple of years ago. He's looking like it's Julio Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, and Antonio Brown, or it's between DeAndre Hopkins and Antonio Brown, and OBJ's on the back end of that, as well as AJ Green, all of them. But because he doesn't have an above average quarterback, he's under OBJ. He's like in that AJ Green area. But with Deshaun Watson, you saw him take that step up to be maybe one of the top wide receivers in the game. I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for Will Fuller as well, who was really blossoming in his role as the deep burner and was being successful and was getting the ball exactly where he needed to get it, in stride, scoring deep touchdowns, 7 touchdowns in less. Because I know he missed the first like 3 weeks. Man, it's just a sad day. It really is. Lamar. Ooh, man, you gotta hurdle Gibson, bro. Lamar Miller, you gonna have to step up your game, bro. I think this is a touchdown run against Cincinnati Bengals. Up the pocket, stiff arm, running, block it, touchdown. Simple. Oh man, it's so sad.
And just they made it look so easy. The cutback, the block down the field, and from a defensive standpoint,
I don't want to say RG3 because a lot of people were talking about how it's the magical run, the explosive plays, very similar to how RG3 was amazing his rookie year. But there's a difference. Deshaun Watson can torch people from the pocket. Pass it. Torch it right in the middle, man. Right in between the safety and the corner, bro. Man, that I don't know, to be honest. Ooh. Evade. Oh yeah, this is when he threw it all the way back to Fedorowicz or Manning or Griffin and got that first down. Alright, this is one of the first games I got like 2,000 more than 1,000 views on a video. Because Tom Brady was dummy clutch. That's one thing as well we got to talk about too. He's played against premier quarterbacks in Russell Wilson and Tom Brady. Both MVP candidates, one an MVP winner. And his performances overshadow their amazing clutch comebacks. Tom Brady's, he didn't completely overshadow him because the Patriots defense was playing awful at the time. Even though he did torch them, they were playing awful at the time. So Tom Brady was getting a ton of credit, but people were looking at Deshaun Watson and knew he was going to be a star. But Tom Brady's great, excellent play of overcoming his terrible defense, which was looking like the worst defense in the history of the NFL, is now, that's why they didn't really give him that much credit and really over, hype his name. And then he played against the Legion of Boom against another premier quarterback in Russell Wilson. And he torched them like he did the New England Patriots defense. He did better against one of the most legendary defensive backfields in the NFL that will go down in NFL history. Richard Sherman and Earl Thomas are for sure Hall of Famers. Cam Chancellor's a meh. Yeah, it depends how long his career is and if he brings his statistics up, because, I mean, yeah, we can remember you as the Boom. I don't know if that's going to get you into the Hall of Fame, Cam. But you're looking at 2 Hall of Fame DBs, and you're not phased at all, just going at them. Over his gameplay has overclipped Russell Wilson having one of the most clutch and awesome performances ever. It's crazy. It is just crazy. It's crazy, bro. Right there. Slam her out. This was the first. I think this video is my most viewed video when I reacted to Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans. And the Houston Texans put up 57. Play action pass. Right there. We like, I don't know. To be honest with you guys, I really think that the reason why he's so successful is because he specifically went up against the Nick Saban's defense. A lot of quarterbacks, when they come in the NFL, they are... Let me drop this volume a little bit more. Because I think I've reacted to all the Houston Texans games these past, you know, since the Patriots game. Since the Patriots game, I reacted to every single Texans game. Dory Jackson, I'm so sad for you, bro. But it's all good. I think it's because he played at Alabama. He's playing so efficiently against these NFL teams because those Alabama players, they play at an NFL speed. Whether when they come to the NFL, if they're good or not, the whole team as a unit, they hit as an NFL team, they run, they have that team speed that matches the NFL. So the game got quicker for him in that first national championship game. It didn't even phase him. He still threw 400, came back again, threw 400 again. I mean, I think that second time when he played Alabama, that really put him into another stratosphere when it came to him being ahead of, you know, just the curve in the game when it comes to his, you know, his rivals. Who else was drafted this year? Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky's definitely not in the same tier as Deshaun Watson. He was ahead of the Jared Goff because, you know, Jared Goff didn't have a bad, you know, coach overall and didn't need an overall. He didn't need an offensive coach, which he has this year to help him, you know, ease him through everything. But he wasn't on the level. He's not even right now on the level of Deshaun Watson. And I think it's because he played Alabama in those 2 games. And that brought him up to speed. And now he's seeing everything. It's just like it was at Clemson, to be honest with you. And he has the weapons too. He had weapons at Clemson that were top-notch in the college game. And now he has weapons in the NFL with DeAndre Hopkins and Will Fuller. All-pro wide receiver and a Pro Bowl wide receiver. Above average tight end. Burners, man. Shit. I remember I reacted to this game too, bro. Just the fireworks. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Ah, man. You just gotta feel sorry for the Texans team, man. Wasted 4 years of great, talented defensive play. You finally find your quarterback. And it's crazy because the Texans, the second we realized Deshaun Watson was amazing, the Texans defense just flipped on its head. Said, you know what, we're not going to play that great a defense against the good teams. And we're all going to get hit injured. Whitney Merciless, one of the best linebackers in the league, injured. That shit was crazy when I was reacting to that shit. That shit was crazy. Whitney Merciless, when, you know, he's injured. J.J. Watt got injured. Brian Cushing out on steroid use. The defensive backfield is not... They got torched by the Seattle Seahawks offense wide receivers. Paul Richardson and... I didn't even see that many Doug Baldwin highlights. Tyler Lockett's okay because he's a nice slot receiver. Doesn't get hit off the ball too much. But you're letting Paul Richardson go... He looked like he was about to get 200 yards. I think he had like 165. Ridiculous. This was fucking crazy, bro. He didn't even have legs under my mans, bro. Yo, we watching these highlights is too much, man. Shit. Jeez. Man, this shit's still fake, bro. Damn. Oh, yeah. Deshaun Watson was unstoppable. This video got me hella views on one day, too. I forgot, he has Braxton Miller, too, who they don't use. I think he might be hurt, because he's more like a Tavon Austin type of player. I don't know if he's hurt or not, because I haven't seen him since this. But But yeah, like I was saying, the second they found out he was amazing, their defense just flipped, and then they had to rely on their offense to win them games. To be honest with you guys, I think that the Texans season is over at the moment. I mean, they just signed Matt McGloin. They're not going to go for Colin Kaepernick. And Matt McGloin has never had a QBR above 50 in one game. And I was pushing for, I remember when Matt McGloin was in Oakland, and it was between him and Terrell Pryor to the QB battle. Damn, that was so long ago when you think about him. Matt McGloin and Terrell Pryor competing for the QB battle in Oakland before Derek Carr was there. Wow, man. Shit, that was a while ago. But yeah, I remember when they were going back and forth, and I was pushing for Matt McGloin because I thought he was nice coming out of Penn State. You know, he had some nice wins. He was there. He was there in the aftermath of the Jerry Sandusky issue. We just reacted to this game last week, bro. But yeah, like I said, Matt McGloin has never had a QBR above 50, and this defense is looking fucking garbage. With all that being said, and if you bring all the, the facts together, Texans are not going to win the division. The Texans are not going to win. I don't think they're going to win even 3 more games, especially the defense play that they did this game. And now their offense is gone because it ran through Dak, and I mean not that, it ran through Deshaun. And Lamar Miller hasn't had any beast. He hasn't been beasting and feasting since Deshaun Watson been balling. So I mean, I see the Max winning probably 3 more games out of 8, 3 or 2 games. Oh my God, I remember this. Take it all the way. And this is when Earl Thomas pulled his hamstring. Yaps, right there. I think he's out for this game too. They really wanted to win this shit, man. So that's highlight of the greatest rookie quarterback to ever play in the NFL. We'll have to wait till next year. I want to get this quick thought out there before you guys leave this video. I've been watching my analytics. Typically, people leave the video right after the reaction, after the video that I'm reacting to is done, which is kind of crazy. So let me get this out there before you guys leave. Deshaun Watson coming back next year is a very, very important thing that we need to talk about, because the only person we can really compare it to is RG3. Now, there's a big difference between RG3 and Deshaun Watson. Brian Billick, that's the motherfucker's name. That's the coach's name. Brian Billick runs a pro-style offense. Deshaun Watson, he did have a lot of read option and play action pass in his play calling because he has the legs to move, obviously, as we could see throughout all the highlights. So that just made the defense stay on their toes a little bit, draw the DBs forward a little bit so they can have those deep routes open up and also have those in between the middle routes open up as well, because once the defense steps up and their eyes in the backfield, they want to see who's crossing in front of them, who's crossing behind them. I think they're going to have to eliminate some of that next year, because that's something that might hinder Deshaun Watson, because he's not going to be as mobile as he is. He did blow out his other knee in college, and now he's running like it never happened. Who knows if he can come back with blowing out this other knee and see if he can be as confident as he is, because that's one thing, you mess up your ACL or anything in practice, especially that's not physical, in your mind you're thinking, what if this thing that no one touched me, what if it happens again while no one is touching me when I'm doing the read option or I'm doing a play action? So Deshaun Watson might have to step down on that, which will hinder him like it did RG3 immensely. One thing that RG3 thought he could do was completely cut out his running game and just be a complete pocket passer, because he was a very efficient pocket passer when he was in the pocket his rookie year. But one thing that he didn't realize is that because he was so dangerous with his feet, when he did the read option, everybody respected that he could take it 70 yards like he did against the Vikings. So it opened up all the passing lanes, and he could see it easily and then be as efficient as he was. I remember, I think when he went against the Dallas Cowboys, he had 4 touchdown passes, 75% completion rate. Same thing when he went against the Eagles. I think he had like back-to-back weeks, like 3 touchdown passes. Just like how Deshaun Watson was, just how like Carson Wentz is. But the thing is, RG3 tried to cut that out completely and say, hey, I want to be Peyton Manning. All of a sudden, he did not have the threat of running because he didn't do any more read option. He told Mike Shanahan, I don't want to do that, and I still want to be successful. Well, he couldn't pick apart defenses and read throughout the exotic defenses that were being shown to him and see through all the passing lanes and throw in all the windows, and that's what really hindered and stopped RG3's career. Now, Deshaun Watson, I don't think has that issue as much because, like I said, he has been playing against NFL defenses since college. He's been up to speed throughout this whole year. He has relied on his feet a little bit just to evade the pass rush. He's not a heavy rusher and scrambler like RG3 was, and he didn't rely on the run as heavy. RG3 had a 1,400-yard back behind him in Alfred Morris, who had a sensational rookie year as well and could have been Rookie of the Year as well with Roger Griffin III. Deshaun Watson, as we saw through these games, I mean, I watched all those highlight tapes. I didn't see that many. I saw probably one Lamar Miller highlight, you know, in every single one. I saw one Deontay Foreman long run, and that's pretty much it. I didn't see that many from Alfred Brew. He didn't really have the biggest rush offense behind him to back him up, even though he did run a lot of those read option fake passes, play action passes. We saw the Seahawks and Texans game when he was doing the play action handoff and then fake pitch. All like he did it like probably 3 times. Deshaun Watson should be more, he should come back and still be as efficient as he is, but we won't see him scramble as much, which will hinder him. So it won't hinder him severely, but he will take a step back. It looked like he might throw a couple more interceptions than he did this year, and he did throw a ton of interceptions. So that's all I pretty much have to say. I talked about all my other stuff that I had to take off my chest during the video when it came to the Texans, when it came to how sad it was, the overall situation, and now I'm taking chilling off my chest what I think is going to happen in the future next year. Also, I want to get off my chest as well, this is the second Rookie of the Year candidate who's now been injured with an ACL injury. Him and now Dalvin Cook as well. And both of Deshaun Watson might come back next year and still might be sensational, but won't be what like he is this year. Dalvin Cook for sure is not going to be the way he was this year. Next year, he had an extra gear that was crazy for somebody his size to kick it up on that straight line speed. We saw it in college. We saw it at him against the Steelers. And now we won't be able to see it for probably this year. Well, this year 100%, and probably not next year. Because ACL is just something not everybody's Adrian Peterson. I do expect him to be able to recover from that and get back to his original form. I'm talking about Dalvin Cook, but I don't know. That's all my video today. I talked to you guys about my appreciation. We're going to hit 1K sub by probably the end of next week. Thank you guys for everything. Sub to this video. Like, comment. Tell me what you guys think of my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in general about the Deshaun Watson injury. Tell me what you guys think about the Texans, how far this affects them, and if they'll make the playoffs next year. Because I don't think they're going to make it this year. If you think they're going to make it this year, comment it down below. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Deuce.